All right, what's up, everybody? On deck with Third Eye Cam, and today's date is July 22nd, 2020, and the time is 21:22. I'm looking at some anomalies in the sky. So we'll be looking at some planetoids and stars, and I actually found some meteorites. They got a distinctive glow to them, apart from planetoids and stars. And so we're just gonna take a minute to just kind of look and see what we can see. I just got this night vision. It's a Boblov night vision monocle, and pretty much what I'm doing, because I'm trying to up my deal with this Star Watch and Sky Watch, trying to get a good look at all these stars. You can see some stars and some meteorites right here. Yep, and also right here you see a bunch of meteorites in an orbit. It somewhat looks like a spaceship, but don't know. Pretty much, pardon me for the camera shakes, but I'm kind of freelancing this with my hands. But I'm pretty much first time trying it out, because I just got it today on the 22nd, and I'm just trying to see how it works. Pretty much just seeing all these anomalies that I can't even see with my own eyes. I apologize for the graininess, but I'll be improving it as we go down the road. I'll be able to clean it up with some software, so that way you can actually see the stars and not the static. But the static discharge is actually coming off of a light source to my left, which is a lamp pole. So I'm in a parking lot. This object right here, it kind of looks like a spaceship. I've never seen stars in the formation, but I can't see it with my naked eye. But when I focus on it with this camera, it's really highlighted. Like I said, the saturation is coming off of the street lamp, but my next time I do this, I'm gonna be surrounded by complete darkness, and I'm gonna have this thing on a mount, so that way we can actually see a whole lot better what we're looking at. Like I said, this is my trial run, so I'm gonna put the video out just because I need for you all to see how this thing works. And like I said, it's a night vision. This is towards the west with the sun. See some cloudage. These are I do believe these clouds are what's surrounding following the sun from off of these comets and asteroidal debris. It's just kind of interesting to see how all the clouds follow the sun, and you can kind of see this cloud is real dark, just kind of there. Just kind of zooming in on the cloud with my focus. This monocle has a 5x optical zoom and a 8x magnification zoom, so we can get in real close on these anomalies and whatnot. You can see here is just some meteorites out in space. I'm kind of freelancing it with my hands, so pardon me for that, but I'm just going to eventually put it on the mount. But I'm just kind of freelancing it and rotating around just so you can see what I'm seeing, just overall. And we're backing it off right now. We can see more of the sky. I think the one in the middle is a star, and the rest are meteorites around it. All these meteorites. That almost looks like Planet 9, but it's not. Planet 9 is going to actually be a lot brighter than that, and Planet 9 is right now actually comes up with the sun. So this star, it is some kind of star out in space, but I got my camera real focused, so everything is showing up in the clear as best I can. Like I said, next time go around, I'm going to be able to put some software that's going to clear all this static out, so we can actually see the stars without all this static. And we're just pretty much showing it to y'all raw. More asteroids, more meteorites, just kind of out there floating. They have a distinctive look from the stars. Like that right there is I think this is I want to say it's Mars. You can tell it's a planetoid. I don't think it's Mars. Maybe it possibly is, but it might be Neptune. Neptune would show up with this night vision and one of its moons. The reason why I think all these planets are swung on the dark side of the Earth right now is because there's a big gas giant planet on the other side of the sun that's causing all these planets to swing back and kind of sit together. And they've never had this happen in any form of history multiple times, and this is like the third time this has happened since 2012, I think they said. I'm gonna have to do the research on that. If I'm wrong, please do the research and let me know, but I think that's about the time they said this is the third swing around because of that. So yeah, y'all pardon me, I'm just kind of doing a freelance. I'm gonna be mounting this on the mount, and we're gonna take a steady look at some of these planetoids. And next time I actually do this, it won't be that much squiggly. We're gonna actually put it on the mount, zoom in, and make sure everything is good before we let the video go. Like I said, right now it's just a test, but the next upcoming test is going to be real precise, concise, and clear, and it's going to look really well. This is planet Jupiter. You can see its moons, two of them to the left of it, and it's me looking head on. We'll come back to it, but once I put it on the stand in the mount, I left a piece at home. I have to go home and get it, which I'm right around the corner from my residence. That's the reason why I'm still freelancing. But there are two moons kind of tilted right beside Jupiter. Looks real beautiful. Let me see if I can find Saturn. Saturn should be to the left, yeah, somewhere around here. It's kind of hard to find Saturn. Plus I'm fighting bugs. I got bugs attacking me as always. Don't worry, if we can't find Saturn, I'm gonna definitely come back to it. Using the trees to kind of focus up and get my direction. You can see some clouds also bouncing around. Yeah, I can't really focus in on, I think that's Saturn right there. Yep, that's Saturn. You won't really be able to see the rings due to my night vision. You can see right here some clouds. I'm trying to kind of gauge it. Actually, no, this is the moon. I'm sorry. The moon behind some clouds. And it's going to show up bright because of, like I said, my monocle has night vision on it. So we've been in night vision mode, so everything's going to show up extra bright. The way I will temper it down in the future is I'll put a filter over it whenever anything shows up that bright. That way you can filter it down and not get as much of a glare off of whatever I'm focusing on. I do have filters for it. I'll be using those next time around. This first time is our raw run, and I just had to catch it at this moment because tomorrow's supposed to be raining on the 23rd of July, so I got to catch the stars tonight and whatever I can see up there. In a minute here, I'm gonna go and get my my stand and post it up on the stand so we can catch everything at a still image. Pretty much a live video with a still image of it. This is more meteorites that are kind of just you know, floating around the earth, but I can't even see them with my regular naked eye, but this is picking it up. Again, there's the moon, and you can see the dark side of the moon to the left and the lidded side, and that's just a crescent moon, but the glare off of it is just really highly saturated because of the night vision. So I apologize for that, but like I said, we're doing a test run. You see a little star over to the left of the moon. And there's a moon that's got a little cloud in front of it passing. Real beautiful. Now again, like I said, you see the dark side of the moon and the lit side. And this is just a crescent moon. That is not like a 1/4 or a 3/4. It's actually a crescent, but the glare coming off of the night vision makes it augmented due to the accuracy of the night vision. Alright, we're kind of just jumping around right now. More meteorites. Look at this. Meteorites. Those are meteorites. Those are not stars. You can't even see them with the naked eye, but this this night vision goggle is really picking it up with high clarity. It's just interesting to see all that. Look at that. I apologize again for the shakiness. I'm about to go get my stand mount this thing up and show everything to y'all as still as I can. Oh, look at that. That's nice. That's nice right there. These are showing up in the clear. These are meteorites. All meteorites. Real nice. I like that. You can see the reds and the blues. I guess the reds are what's moving away from planet Earth, and the blues are what's coming towards us. So they're flickering also. They have a rotation. Apologize for the shakiness. Once I go get this stand, we're going to look back over all these asteroidal anomalies again as best we can, and see what we can get. And you got to take into mind also they're moving, so once I go back to get my stand, which is going to be like a 3-minute hop, 1 minute to get to my residence, a minute to go in and grab it, and a minute to come back, and then probably another few minutes to set it up. So we're looking at 5-7 minutes total. Alright, we're back. Just looking over here at these stars. I kind of went into a black and white mode with the monocle. I'll bring the color back later, but I'm just, taking a look to see exactly how it pans out for the black and white. Like I said, we're doing our tests. These are they're gonna get better as we go in time, and as I learn how to operate the equipment, and then go through my computer once I put the videos together and take out the static, the static saturation of the light. And this should facilitate a better view of whatever it is that I'm looking at. And these lights are showing up with really no distinct formation, like our constellations show up in the sky. They're just kind of there, and these are all meteorites, in a sitting formation. And you can tell they're all meteorites because the sun's light is hitting all of them at the same type of an angle. And they all don't have distinctive flickers. There's Jupiter again. You can see it sitting way out, and all its moons around it. Really beautiful. Alright, so I finally got my stand, and we're getting ready to zoom in on Jupiter. So let's zoom in on it and then just kind of let it ride. And so next time I do this, I won't run the video I won't record it until after I get it stabilized, and you won't get that much jumping around. But look at the moon next to Jupiter, in between the two moons. It's got its own little force field, like it's glowing. Really nice looking. You can see the plasma discharge coming off of it. I don't know which planet that is. It might be Io or Europa. Those are some of the biggest ones around Jupiter. I'll do the research and find out, but that one is definitely having a static discharge, kind of like a halo. It's like it's got a shield around it. And unfortunately, you won't see the rings around Jupiter due to the night light saturation. and Jupiter is showing up as blue, and the other moons are showing up as kind of orangish, yellowish. But it's real beautiful to see Jupiter that close. I'm gonna try to get it closer once I focus it. But like I said, we're just doing our test run. There we go. We're gonna get it as clear as we can. You can literally see Jupiter sliding across the sky with its rotation. I think that was a bug that just flew by. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. It moved like a bug. But you can see Jupiter moving to the right while the camera is sitting on the stand as it's going with the rotation of the solar system in declination to my position. Man, it's real nice too, the way it's showing up. Alright. Try to see if I can catch Saturn since I got this stand. Once I find Saturn, I'll zoom in on it. We get a good look at it. And again, keep in mind, once I do get it zoomed in, if I can find it, because of the light saturation with this night vision goggle, you won't be able to see the separation of the ring as opposed to the planetoid, the planet itself. It's just going to show up as a one bright dot, and it should be slightly ovalish. I'm seeing something out here. I'm trying to focus in on it, but it's definitely not Saturn. Just trying to figure out what this is. Oh, there was Saturn. Let me get it back. Come on, Saturn, come back. Oh, that's Jupiter. I'm having a hard time finding Saturn. It's right above the treetops. So we'll just stick with Jupiter and get my focus real quick off Jupiter. See if I can see how close I can get. Yeah, see how close I can get, and then give you a really good view of it close up. Also, I'm testing the magnification of this new device that I got, this night vision. So I want to see how far in it goes to these planets. So that way I know what I'm working with. Oh man, this is awesome. Look at this. Wow, look at freaking Jupiter. That's awesome. And you can see it moving to the right, keeping up with the solar system's time clock. Just gonna see how far it goes out before I recenter it. Oops, let's get it back in the center. Somewhere close to it so it can like kind of do its thing. There we go. See, wherever that planet is in between the Jupiter and the other planet, it's showing up like a force field. I've never seen anything like that. Real interesting. I gotta figure out which planets those are. I'll be backing it off now. Like I said, next time I do this, I'm gonna actually do the work before I record it and get it stabilized. Let me see if I can find Saturn. Right there's Saturn. You can see it's got kind of an ovalish look to it. Sorry for the shaking. Has a kind of an oval look to it, and we're gonna zoom in on it next. All right, so we're zooming in. That's what the shaking is for. You see it has a distinct oval look to it, because you can't really see the planet due to light saturation, but you can see the ring, which has an oval look to it in declination to the top of the planet, and the rings are sticking out, pushing an oval shape, slightly oval. But that's Saturn right there. Go sharp with it, kind of blur it out, make it, and just to see what it looks like, and then sharpen it back up. Not bad at all for night vision. Like I said, once I get rid of this static, once I figure out how to get rid of it, these should show up in the clear. But right now we got a lot of light filtration around my camera due to the night lights and people passing by with their cars. I'm in not in an isolated location, so you're gonna see a lot of lights flickering due to people driving past me. We're backing off of it. Alright, let's see what more we can see around. It's back to my planet 9 looking star, but that's not planet 9. And it's got more meteorites around it. These are more meteorites. They're kind of moving away from Earth. That's why they have a red hue to them, and they're flickering because they have a rotation. Anything that shows up as blue is approaching the Earth. Anything that shows up as red is moving away from the Earth. Alright, more stars. Alright, that's not bad right there at all. Oh yeah, there's my favorite group of stars right there. This is what I really want to track. Just to see all this. You can't see this with the naked eye. It looks like I see little meteorites moving around, or UFOs. Oh, that's nice. This shows up a lot more clear because I'm away from the light pole. Oh, you see that little meteorite? Looks like a UFO. Kind of flew across the camera from was it left to right? Oh yeah, there's another one. Right here, just wanted to keep it still so I can see, you know, what's what. I wanted to try to see if I see these stars moving. At some point, I'm gonna come out and actually take a better look, a longer look at, and just hold it in one spot and see how they rotate. You can see them slightly rotating. Everything is flickering around. Oh, look at that. I don't know if that was a meteorite or a UFO. Went across the screen. I've been seeing a lot of those. Oh, there's another one. Those gotta be meteorites. Like I said, they're either meteorites or UFOs. Man, that's real beautiful. Can't get no better than this other than to clear it up. Like, these things are literally flickering and look real beautiful. It's freaking awesome the way like they flicker, but it looks like when I take my eye away from it, I can't see them with my naked eye. Maybe because I'm in the city. I'm in a dark area, but you know, I still can't see them. But the camera's picking them up really well. And I'm seeing like you know, anomalies flying here and there, apart from, you know, the ones that are stationary. So I don't know if they're UFOs or well, meteorites or UFOs, because these comets seem to be flying real slow. Oh, look at these two, like a double decker. That's crazy, because it looks like it could possibly be like two ships that would, you know, more than likely dock around each other, or one big ship with its lights at a low. Man, that's nice. Let me zoom in on it, see how good I get it. Like I said, it's going to be some shaking, but my camera's on a stand, but I'm just kind of looking around with it, and then I'm going to stabilize it. Next time I do this, it won't be all this jumping around. And I don't mind doing this on a test run, because I need to see the deficiencies of the camera. I need for you all to see it, and, you know, just see what I see and what the camera's picking up that we can narrate on. Like I said, over here you get raw, uncut, get a whole lot of truths. We're gonna put it out there raw, especially the first time around. I don't mind doing that because it's real good for me to, you know, show it in its raw format before I start dressing things up. And this is for all my good peoples that, you know, can handle situations like this. And here's another group of meteorites along with some stars. The meteorites are always showing up as red, kind of brown, you know, brownish. That's, I'm guessing that's their other than them flickering and moving away, that's their color of whatever the rock is and soil. And stars mostly show up as blue or white. Or, you know, oh, that would look like a UFO right there. Wow, that was crazy. Kind of find around, look around for some things. All right. What we got here? Let me see. Trying to find something really good to focus on. Most of the stuff I've already hit. I'm just trying to find something really good to focus on. Okay, here we go. Different section of the sky. Let me get this thing stabilized. Like this big star and this little star next to it. You know, stuff like that. Oh, you see that? Oh man, that was another meteorite or a UFO. I don't know. They move so fast. I'm gonna come back with another segment and break that down and zoom in on that and see and slow it down so we can see exactly what it was that my camera caught. And again, I can't see this with my regular eyes. It's just that dark. Well, we're about to wrap this up. Cause I'm ready. This kid needs to get some sleep. I gotta go to work tomorrow. But we're just gonna catch what we can real quick before I go ahead and end the video. Just kind of looking around, see what we can find before I end it. Please watch, like, subscribe, and share, and we out of here.